Here's an article, and I was kind of mentioning it before. Should Las Vegas build up instead of out? This is written by our good friend Patrick Blennerhassett at the RJ. And in the article, he goes, as Las Vegas Valley runs out of land to develop on a growing course of real estate developers and stakeholders say the region should consider building up more instead of out.
This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
Now, building more high-rise residences could help the city with its affordability issues as it continues to expand and grow its population-based economy, said Brian Nugent, a real estate broker with IS Luxury, who focuses on high-rise condos in the valley. Now, I know IS Luxury. That's Ivan Scher. He's a good friend. They do an amazing job. They're mostly luxury, and as he says in the title, luxury. So I'm betting Brian does most of the high-end high-rises here in the valley, which most of them are high-end. I mean, there's not really affordable high-rises right now.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know any of them that are affordable.
Right.
And if the price is affordable, then you have the HOA to contend with that drives it up.
And there it is. And so, but in here, what I think I see, what he talks about is how that's expanding that ability. Now, Patrick Brennan, the founder of Red Ridge Development, which is a company behind a planned 32-story condo tower and 5-story apartment building and retail office space project slated for downtown Las Vegas that recently held a ceremonial groundbreaking, said the sea change is taking place in terms of the city's trajectory and focus. He's talking about the development of downtown and maybe the opportunity to do what I kind of talked about. Let's go up downtown, build some units that are more affordable. People won't have the big expense and be able to get into an entry-level piece like they can in other cities. I mean, you can buy in a condo community in other cities and not get creamed.
Oh, absolutely. And the other thing, too, is that building up doesn't necessarily mean you're building up 10, 20 stories.
Right.
You can build up 3 stories and keep it economical.
Exactly.
So, and I think that's what a lot of the areas where we're missing is that in the early 90s, there was a lot of condo projects, and I know in the Green Valley area, there's 2-story condos.
Yeah.
And the downstairs, it's actually 3 stories. The downstairs is a single floor condo. The upstairs is actually two more stories.
Yeah.
And those are very popular. So there's room for it. People will buy them. It's just somebody going to build them.
Yeah. I mean, it's and you're right. If we do 3, 4, 5-story buildings, this is perfect. This is ideal. And what it does is it gives you more volume, more opportunities to sell at a cost per unit that's less to build. I mean, let's face it, you take a building and you divide it into 40 units as opposed to dividing it into 3. You can afford to sell them for a little less than you could those 3. So there's economies of scale there. Now, can it be affordable over the long haul? It has to be. You have to develop, like you said, the HOA cannot be outrageous because a lot of people can't afford that. But if you just have basic amenities, just simple basic amenities in the property, I mean, I think that there's an opportunity here.
Yeah, I actually think area is more important than the amenities in those products. You put them in the nicer areas of town where there's limited land space and you can build some of these projects, you're going to get a very, very good response rate.
I think if I was a young person and just getting into and wanted to buy something, I would have no problem buying in a higher density building project in the downtown area. I would have no problem with that, particularly if I worked down there.
Right.
That would make life easier for me. So I think that that's a possibility. I mean, he goes on to project, and he says Las Vegas is entering a new phase of growth driven not by sprawl, but by upward development because much of the region's land is protected by the Bureau of Land Management. Expanding outward is limited and creates the predictable side effects, longer commutes, more traffic, and separation from employment and entertainment centers. The path to scalable housing and true urban living in Las Vegas is vertical, not horizontal. Kind of what we were just saying.
Right.
I mean, if I lived in a building and there was an opportunity to have a grocery store right down the street, and my work was 4 blocks away, and maybe I don't need a car. Wow.
Yeah, and you're saving
huge.
Your monthly money there. The other thing too is mixed use vertical buildings.
Yeah.
First story retail, shops, grocery stores, whatever, and then building up, 2, 3, 4 are living space.
Maybe we see the opportunity for bodegas to pop up in these buildings. A little grocery store down the stairs. Wouldn't that be great? We've seen. I mean, look, when you go to New York and you see that, they're on every block. I mean, there's a little tiny, and you don't get 37 varieties of tuna fish to choose from. You get one. But you get tuna fish, you can get it. No big deal.
Yeah, and some of the downtown high-rises now have that concept.
They do, and I think that's great. I think that would be amazing.